There it is. If you didn't catch us last week, we just bought this 1963 Serro Scotty from Rob the Rebuilder up here in Oklahoma. And we're camping in Oklahoma because we didn't want to go home. We wanted to try this dude out. Isn't she a beaut? She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. My goodness. It's brand new. It's a brand new 1963 Scotty. It's all new. Better than new. All right, let's do some camping. Hey everyone, welcome to Oregon Trails. I'm Jim. I've got little Scout over here, and of course sweet Miss Dee Dee sweating it away to the oldies out here. We're at Brush Creek Corps of Engineer Park up here in Oklahoma. So we got a brand new toy in the back. That is the 1963 Scotty that we bought from Rob the Rebuilder. We are super excited because this is our first night to camp in it.
Yes.
And it's so pretty. This thing is just, I'm not used to shiny stuff.
Nope.
But hey, y'all want to take a look inside because it's really nice. Fully rebuilt. These things have a drop down floor so you can stand in them. It's got a dinette. When you travel in them, of course, you want to put it in a down mode, otherwise it'll tear things up. So step up. Yeah, I can stand up in it. We're gonna turn some lights on in here. Yeah. Scratch that! We gotta plug this thing in first. It doesn't work off magic. Come on in, Miss Dee Dee. Check out your new camper.
Yeah, God, we're gonna have to get us a step stool.
Miss Dee Dee needs a step stool, huh? That's the potty closet, fridge. I mean, all the whole 9 yards. This thing is too cool. Yeah, it's very hot, so hey, we need to get set up. Catch you in a few minutes. We'll sit down with a cold snack and talk about it. So it's a small camping loop, maybe a dozen sites. Not bad. You can see site 10 is probably the most roomiest one. It's a pretty good sized site. It's within walking distance of some toilets. And the nice thing about here is there's a lake, and a really good sized lake, Keystone Dam. So if you want to go out and enjoy the water, you're very close. Just keep your camper here and get out and have some fun. We do have a grill, so a grill, a picnic table, and some shade trees. Cause I'm gonna grill some burgers out. We got a little bag of charcoal. We didn't bring much because I mean, really wasn't planning on bringing it home, but it's just so nice. I mean, look at that thing. And taking it home we will. And of course this is what we do, we camp. So Corps of Engineer Park nearby, why not? Little Scout over there, she's gonna have a good time. 30 and 50 amp, believe it or not, there's actually 50 amps. I don't need 50 amps, but if you got dual ACs you do. That's why you see a motorhome over there. It's big RVs because they can run them all. It's hot today, very hot. September. My gosh, it's warm. So you also have your water. Believe it or not, there are sewer hookups over there, so you can do full hookups out here. Probably a good place if you're wanting to spend a couple of weeks out here, you know, maybe 10 days, how long they let you stay. Haven't researched that, but typically that's about what you do. But we're just gonna do an overnighter, cook some burgers, got the AC running in the old camper, and see if we can make a good night of sleep out of it. We did bring a couple of sleeping bags. That's about all we got. It does not have a mattress in it. That's something that we do have to buy. We have to furnish our own mattress, which is fair. She might sleep on the dinette because it does have the seat cushions that goes down into a little bed. Be the most comfortable place to sleep. I will take the platform. All right, so AC's running. I got the air mattress and all that kind of stuff blown up. You know what time it is? I'm gonna tell you what time it is. My wallet's a lot lighter than it was a day ago. Rob's is looking a lot better these days. So one thing that will make that better is a cold snack. Yes, sir. Ooh, good and cold. Good old 12-volt fridge. Running off the tiny little Jackery. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day for hamburgers. So let's get the grill going. All right, I'm going to take you on a quick tour of this nice COE park. So Rob the Rebuilder, he's doing a live stream right now. Check it out. Two things right there. One, got a shirt on, I love it. And that fluorescent cold snack holder. I love it, love it. Rob's a cool guy. First, check out his channel, hit that subscribe button. It is really amazing to watch what he does with these old campers and how he rebuilds them. But two, if you want to get an old camper rebuilt, check the dude out, man. Does great work. And usually, sometimes he's got one or two for sale. He's got one for sale right now. So he just sold two. I got one, and he had a Scotsman, really awesome camper that he recently sold. One of a kind. Go snag up that Aloha. I bet by the time this video's out, it's already gone, so you probably missed out, but it's still there. Someone's gonna get something special. We're gonna walk down here, see if we can get a view of the lake by this other camping loop. So they got a cool little bridge there that goes over towards the dam. Look at that, kind of reminds me of Thelma. Got an old vintage camper, looks like about the 1970 model-ish. Don't know what brand it is, so it fits right in with Thelma because we really don't, other than the Heron. But that's a cool camper. Looks a lot like Thelma. So very nice. And oh my, I don't believe my eyes, but I have to because I'm looking right at it. How can this even be? There's a Scotty.
It's a Scotty.
Sweetheart,
What?
how in the world is there another Scotty out here?
I don't know.
That never happens. You know what they say when you buy like a car, then all of a sudden you start seeing the same things out there? But we've been camping for a long time. We've never seen another Scotty at a campground. And that's a Scotty. That looks like a 13-footer. Oh my goodness. And it has hubcaps.
I saw that it has her.
Holy crap.
Oh, she's pooping.
We'll pause for a commercial break. Okay, you just don't see these every day, and when I see it, I get excited. Freaking
Yeah,
60.
they didn't make a whole lot of them either. This one was made in Bristol.
This is a Bristol, so it's local then. It's a 13-foot, 68 Scotty.
Yeah. Basically 10 foot with the 3-foot tongue.
Plus the tongue, yep. That's original. These things are hard to find.
Yeah, the inside one's missing. It's missing the inside one there.
You know how to make it work though.
Yeah. And
That's
then part
all-
of the screen door was
It's got the
gone.
original screen. So this thing was, you know, picked it up like a basket case, but he's gone through and remodeled this thing. He's got the whole roof ceiling had to be redone. And just look at the cool stuff he's got in here. So original cabinets, gone with like the Coca-Cola and the old school look on it. Got a nice big comfy bed in it. That's an original table. He's got a sliding air conditioner that when he's traveling, that thing will slide in and his rock guard will cover over it. That is one of the first ones I've seen like that. Usually they're either permanent out there or you're putting it under a cabinet. It's got original emblems on it, original windows. I even like this. Does that work?
I don't have it hooked up.
Now I have it hooked
does
up.
Work.
I bet that thing will brighten it up out here. I like all the personal touches. That's an original dinette, drop floor. This is too cool. All that's original. That sink's original, that pump's original.
Yeah, you got the original water tank. I took it out, but I got that at the house.
They get kind of funky, so yeah.
Yeah.
But the lamp, look at that.
That's the original.
Did you turn that into electric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got the gas part of it. I just took the gas part out and went on lights.
It's nice not to blow up also while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Gaucho emblem's still there. So Gaucho, so this would have been one that had that bed that slides out. So this is an awesome little camp.
Storage under there. Still got all that under there.
Still got storage. This is something nobody ever sees. It had hubcaps and they were stored inside and they're still in great condition. So this is we would call this a survivor is what this one actually is. Yeah. You know, it's unrestored to a point because the outside is still the original skin. So I mean, if you got an old camper like this, and his brother over there's got He got him a vintage camper, kind of like our old Thelma one we got at home. Looks like probably 15 to 17 footer, right?
What our dad had when we were kids. He took us camping and of course we didn't have air conditioning back then. It's just not cool air and that was it.
We're gonna have air conditioning today.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we did the same thing. I grew up in a camper like this, and yeah, we went all over the
Hams
place.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we had.
Yeah. I look on the other side. You know, got this thing all patched up. It is just too cool. And then you got the other vintage. So they're doing the vintage camping thing, and man, that is too cool.
No, we live in Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we live over small, but not too far.
Appreciate you showing it, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, Tony and Tommy, I mean, talk about living a dream. Brothers still going out camping together. I don't see enough of that these days. Check this out. Oh, check that out too. You can see it's a train going in the background. Guarantee you there's some fish in that lake. All those people out there, man, what do you think about it, Scout? All right, should have some coals ready by now. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Good to go. We're gonna do some good old American burgers. All beef patty, some smokehouse cheddar, lettuce, frozen maters.
Are they frozen?
Yeah, they frozen. So we'll unfroze those. Got some steak seasoning. That ought to be good because we got to make up for not having any kind of mustard or ketchup. I like mustard and ketchup, so oh well, gonna be doing without. Scout, what you gonna have tonight? Well, she's gonna have some discount food over here. She gets filet mignon. Shoot, she eats better than we do. Good for her.
Hey,
She's so happy she's
What?
barking.
what is it? No, no.
And it says I want filet mignon. So let's get the cook. Yeah, that's how I like mine, right there. Miss Dee, you like yours like that. Super hot fire though. They are looking good. What about that old filet mignon? I think that's a happy dog. Oh yeah. That looks good. Get Miss Dee Dee's fixed up over here. We're getting close. We're getting close. Getting close.
Thank you.
All right. Getting that first fire of the season lit. Ha ha ha. Not that it's cold or anything, but that's because I want to make a fire. Good morning. Simple little kit using the Stanley. So last night in the Scotty, Miss Dee Dee still sleeps, so that's a good sign. Ooh, sorry about that. Scout approved. I remember why I don't like air mattresses. They're horrible. So I got to get that fixed really quick, get a real mattress back there. But other than that, AC, everything works. So, bugs. So, give it a thumbs up. Enjoy some coffee in this nice, cool morning. All right, Miss Dee Dee, how was your first night in the new Scotty?
Great.
Great. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, because first thing I'm going to do is throw away my air mattress and get a real mattress for the back. But other than that, this thing's been pretty awesome. Brush Creek COE, the pros, it's pretty nice, small loop, and for the most part it's pretty peaceful. The cons, I can hear a train in the background right now. The other big con, look in a tree.
Yeah,
these bagworms or whatever it is, and it gets all over the table, all over the camper. It's kind of nasty. And I'm gonna say the third con, it's a pro and a con. A pro is the bathrooms nearby. The con, it's a one and done. So you've got a bathroom shower combination, but it's only one, so you could be waiting a long time if you're needing a facility. So it's full hookup campground, so just bring your own stuff and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's also got the nice prison appliances in the bathroom, the stainless look. It's wonderful. Anyhow, thanks for coming along on our new journey, the new chapter of our camping journey. We're not done with teardrop camping by any means. This is just another way for us to go, depending on the circumstances. But
we love our vintage campers.
We do. We love vintage campers. We love teardrop camping. We love everything except for sleeping on air mattresses. But
no.
But hey, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. All that really helps a lot with the little channel to grow. Dropping a comment. You know, if you have one of these old vintage campers thinking about it, or just to say hi, Jim. Hi, Dee Dee. So anyhow, have a great week. We'll do it again next Thursday, and we'll see you down the road.
See you down the road.